Hey, look, I want to apologize, y'all. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I interview a lot of people from presidents to United States senators to folks. I just don't know what it is. I freeze up. I don't care who come on the show. I've been in this business for 30 years. Right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Man, we brought Miss Beverly on. My heart racing. I'm sitting up there trying to, and then every time I'm looking at the show map, the whole morning show map, when we get to Delta Sigma Theta, I just scroll back because I don't want to deal with it. I can't process it. I couldn't process it. My nerves got so bad. I'm trying to read.
Yo, reverence.
I feel you, bro. It's something about her presence, bro.
I don't know what it is. It's like I can interview anybody, but Delta, the president of Delta Sigma Theta, I'm tripping. We done interviewed 2 Chainz. We done had Beyonce. We done had President Barack Obama. We done had Michelle Obama. I feel comfortable.
Yeah, dog.
But how about on Miss Beverly, man? I'm sitting over here sweating. I know I took a hot shower this morning and put on. I got on Degree Sport deodorant.
Come on,
this
Degree.
morning.
She the queen.
In the white one, not the blue one, the white one.
The white.
For basketball.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sitting up here trying, National President and CEO of Delta Sigma
You
Theta
did not
Sorority
mess up
Incorporated.
one word.
Beverly Evans Smith, thank you so much for taking the time to share this information with us. It takes about 10 minutes to questionnaire online. It's safe, secure, and confidential. Just go to Mind 2020. Man, I'm sitting up here evil.
Well, that's the best reason you ever did.
Ricky.
Yeah,
I can't read the commercials right. I can't do the America's Best right. I can't do nothing. You know what it is? It's a psychological thing. My middle school principal, Rosa P. Hanks, I sat in her office most of the time. I spent more time in the office than I did in the classroom because they were trying to keep from putting me in special ed. And stuff. I had she got me in this program called High School Ahead. So if you're 15 and you're in the 8th grade, you go to summer school, and then your summer school is the 8th grade. So they send you on to high school. So everybody got to high school, and I got to Hayes in the 9th grade. They was like, I can't even, like, how did you get, you was in the 7th. You was in the 7th. Like, how you get to the 9th? Like, I was real popular among 9th grade. I almost won. Was the freshman. Michael Waters beat me by 2 votes. But I'm telling you. So I was sitting in the principal office, and I would draw Delta Sigma Theta shield. I started out with the 9 pearls. You know, I had ADHD, and they didn't have medicine for it back then. And I would just draw it because had a big old shield behind her desk. I could draw it to this day. Delta Sigma Theta shield. I don't know what none of it mean, but I could probably guess because we help y'all come up with y'all stuff, Kim. But anyway,
Ricky, so our President Smith is back on the line. She said you need to hurry up because we got to get to Jeff Johnson.
Are you serious?
Fall in line, sir.
Are you serious?
Nah, babe.
Oh, don't do that.
Sending you back to the principal's office.
Yeah, Jeff Johnson up next. Just in case. Hey, Jeff. Jeff, I didn't know.
Yeah,
Jeff, I'm sorry, I thought we was about to play a song, Jeff. Man, I'm sitting over here sweating like Mike Tyson in a spelling bee. Listen.
That's nervous. That's nervous right there, bro.
I know why though, Ricky.
Man, you got Delta Sigma Theta president on, man. It goes back to middle school. It's mental.
You didn't tell nobody about that time you tried to hit and she said no.
Jeff, where the hell that come from?
Got him.
3 things you need to know.
Yeah.
You was doing DST steps in the hotel room. She was like, "You getting it wrong, Rick."
Oh, no, you ain't gonna do it. You know her husband, the bros. Now, come on, you gonna get me jumped on by his chapter bros. Come on now. Jeff, what you got this morning?
Man, listen. There's a couple things, right? I mean, because I think in real talk, when you got a national president that's talking about the importance of the census, we can't ignore that. And so often these messages are directed to women because women in many cases are taking care of households. They are the ones that are moving that kind of process. But there's a moment right now where brothers in particular need to make sure that we are not only involved in this census, but Rick, do you know that 1 out of 6 college-educated black men voted for Trump in 2016?
What?
Really?
Yeah, bro. 1 out of 6 college-educated black men voted for Trump in 2016. And so there's a whole lot of people that are worried about whether or not that's going to happen this go-round. And so you know, and there's a lot of reasons for it. We can talk about those another time, but I don't care who you are. You cannot come to black men with the same old talking points that you use for everybody else, because that's not what moves them to vote. And so you can have all these catchy slogans, and you can have a whole bunch of influencers, and that's not what it's about. I mean, at the end of the day, black men really are defined by their job and how much money they make. And I don't care where you go, what job you got, how much money you make. That is often how black men are defining themselves, especially black men over a certain age. And so when you deal with the fact that black men, in many cases, and this may not be the best strategy, but black men will often say, listen, I don't trust none of them. And so I'd rather vote for the person that lets me keep more of my money and push it in the places that I think it needs to go than vote for somebody that's going to take my money and use it in a way that I don't agree with. And I'm not saying that's the right strategy, but what I am saying is black men don't go to the polls the same way other people do. And so tonight, Rick, we're going to have a conversation. I'm moderating the conversation as part of, and in full transparency, as part of the Biden campaign. But it's with your national president, Brother Marion. It's right. With State Rep Jewel Jones, who's the youngest black elected in Michigan's history, Sean Patrick Thomas, the actor, and Jeezy. And the conversation is literally going to be around what does it take to move us to the polls. And listen, it's around economics. It's around job creation. It's around making sure that there are brothers that are in new industries. It's about access to capital. Sisters vote for their families and their communities. Brothers vote for the ability to be able to leverage resources. And if you aren't coming with a real firm agenda around how can we leverage resources, you're not going to get brothers excited. So I hope you all will join me. Hit my IG at Jeff's Nation to get more information on it. But just understand, Rick, like black men in this election can be the difference in who gets in, not just at the highest level, but all the way down ballot. And so if you know a brother who's not registered to vote yet, and make sure that that he gets registered. But more than that, get him a sample ballot. Go to ballotpedia.com, get a sample ballot. Go through it with brothers and help them fill it out. For those brothers that are politically sophisticated, grab two other brothers and do it, because we got to show up the way our sisters show up in this race if we're going to get the things we want. Those are three things I got for you, Rick. Y'all can hit me again at Jeff's Nation on all social media. And I look forward to hearing from y'all, seeing y'all tonight at 7 o'clock for this panel specifically on how do we move black men to the polls.
Hey,
Thank
Jeff,
y'all.
give them the info one more time, Jeff, because we got to make sure everybody need to be on this. One more time, give them the info.
Yeah, hit me at Jeff's Nation on social media, on IG, and I'll have all the information for the panel tonight. Again, it's the national president for Omega Psi Phi, State Rep Jewel Jones, Sean Patrick Thomas, and Jeezy. But there's the Root and Black Man Can are part of it. So it's going to be an exciting conversation, Rick.
There it is. Hey, appreciate you, Jeff.
All right, y'all.
Yes, sir. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Gary, what you going to be talking about?
9-10.